Okay, guys, so I wanted to take a minute and share with you this awesome new thing I just learned about called Kumospace. So you're going to sign in, you have to create a free profile and verify your email, but then you are free to create your own space. You want to just type in a URL. You can pick anything. I'll just put my last name for now. They have all these different spaces like the living room, the office. I'm going to pick the classroom because I'm going to use this in my classroom. Once you have set up your space, you can then go and you can click on the link. You can also send this link out to the students in your class. It's going to ask if you want to keep the video settings on, and you're going to join. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to stop my video. But in a normal setting, you will obviously have your video on so your students can see you. I'm also going to just mute this now so you don't have to deal with the annoying microphone. Once you're in Kumospace, you're getting an aerial view of what the classroom looks like. You can zoom out a little bit and you can see some of the classroom, not all of it. But if you press this map down here, you get a bird's eye view of the entire thing. And you can see where it says KM, and that's my initials, and I'm right there. So this would allow you to look at where all the students in your class are going. Now, the cool thing with this is that you can use this cursor to click where you want to go, or you can use the arrows on your keypad, and you can go to a different table. Now, why is this important? Well, you can assign students to different tables, different groups. So you can tell them, go sit in seat 14. And when they go to this table, what happens is that only the students that are within range can hear them. You can find out where the range is by clicking the range button, and it shows you. So only students that are right here will be able to hear them. That means that students that are at this table can't hear their conversations. Students that are standing, right over here by this window in the bottom left corner can't hear their conversations. And it's really, really neat because it allows students to all be in the same room working, but you can group them so they can have individual conversations. So it would be the equivalent of being on Zoom, but not necessarily needing a breakout room. I really like this because in second grade, I'm kind of nervous sometimes to put them in breakout rooms by themselves. So the fact that there is something that I could be in the room and I could be walking in between the tables and still see and hear some of the conversations is a really cool feature, I think. The other thing that's really neat with Kumospace is that there's a megaphone. So if you were working with a group, but you wanted to give a little 5-minute warning or something, you can use the megaphone to talk to the entire class. There's also a chat feature. You can chat with the entire room. You can chat with just the people that are nearby you. There's also different functions when the kids are in the room where you can make them the co-host, or you can ask them to leave the room and kick them out of the room. There's different settings like playing this on when someone enters or when there's new messages. There's also even a screen share option, which I really like because you can share whatever is on your screen. So I found this really useful to tell the kids what their seats were going to be. You guys are going to be in group 2, or you're going to be working at seat 13, so that you can put it up when they enter the room and they know exactly where to go. One thing I would say is to start with small groups first and then really establish some, ground rules, and it will go a lot smoother. For leaving the room, it's super easy. You just press exit and it has you leave the room. And it will tell you, thank you for using your space. One thing that's super important is to go back in as the teacher when you are done and delete your space. If you don't delete your space, the kids can keep going to that space over and over and over again, even when you're not there. So we don't want that happening. But I hope you like this, and I hope this is helpful to you at all. And let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks.